The Fargo-Moorhead Redhawks and Winnipeg Goldeyes will be sharing Newman Outdoor Field this year as the American Association gets its regular season underway Friday. Valley News Live sports reporter Alex Egan spoke with players and coaches on both teams who are learning to work with a new roommate.
Hasn't really sunk in maybe that much yet. They have their own clubhouse, fortunately, things like that. And it's Winnipeg. We happen to know Winnipeg pretty well. Since 1996, they've been our biggest rivals in a good way.
And now the two longtime rivals, dating back to Fargo-Moorhead's first season, will be sharing the same stadium. Rick Forney, who's been with Winnipeg for 24 seasons, the last 15 as the manager, has uprooted his life to now call Fargo home for the next couple months. He says this year already ranks at the top of the odd list before any baseball has even been played.
It's created a lot of anxiety in our lives in terms of us putting teams together and trying to make this thing happen in a hurry, but it's certainly been a strange year, but at the end of the day, it's what makes our job fun.
Teams in the American Association will construct their roster to the ballpark they spend the most time in. For Forney, he now has to adjust to making sure he can be successful at Newman Outdoor Field, known for its large outfield.
Newman kind of forces you to have two center fielders playing in center field and left field because you got a lot of ground to cover, and you want to make sure you have a couple bats in your lineup, not necessarily left-handed bats, but some people that can put the ball in the air to right field because there's some instant offense over there.
Forney adds, on top of the challenge of building a lineup to fit the field, just building a lineup in general of guys who are willing and able to play was a challenge. But the Goldeyes will have a team ready to go come Friday night when the season starts, and with the circumstances, the players we spoke to hope to make some more fond memories out of what has already been a memorable year.
You know, Winnipeg's a great city, but Fargo's a great city too. There's everything here that we need, so it's been a little different driving to the field. Usually we walk to the field because we stay pretty close to the field in Winnipeg, but besides that, it's the same.
Great city, great ballpark, good fan base. Everybody's into it. They understand baseball. They understand the league here, and it's always been enjoyable to play here.
You know, it's a great stadium. It's a great clubhouse. We have everything we need. So I think it's going to be easy transition for a lot of guys.
Alex Egan, Valley News Live Sports.
When the American Association announced the 6-team, 3-city format, they left it open for teams to return to their home ballpark if local health officials allowed. Already, Chicago has been cleared to play at their field in Rosemont, Illinois, and the St. Paul Saints are hopeful to return to CHS Field when it's allowed. It could be tricky for Winnipeg to get back to their ballpark, though, because of the U.S.-Canada border closure, of course. We're looking forward to the highlights of this one as they kick off the season Friday night, Mike.
Just a small issue.
Just tiny bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still to come.